If someone had told me years ago that I'd be speaking to thousands of kids about leading a healthier lifestyle through self-respect, eating healthy, and exercise, I would have told them they were crazy. I didn't believe in myself. There's no way I could do that. Sharing my story was something I always wanted to do, but I had no idea where to begin.
Now, have you guys heard before, you have to believe in yourself? Sometimes it's too hard to believe in ourselves because we haven't done it before. You've got to surround yourself. You've got to have people around you that believe in you.
Are you guys ready for Sami's Circuit?
We started together, now we're going to finish that way. You got this, you got this, you got this.
When I think about my childhood, I think about food. My earliest memories are me going to my grandpa's house. In his house, food was love. He would give me a huge bowl of pasta and meatballs. I'd eat it as fast as I could and he'd pile on more. I'd eat seconds, even thirds. That's how I grew up eating.
By the time I was in elementary school, 4th grade, 5th grade, it was evident that I was different. I was chubby, I was overweight, and I didn't fit in. The kids started making fun of me.
I couldn't play sports. Girls were absolutely repulsed by me. My parents were going through their own issues, and eventually they divorced. I felt like I was all alone. The kids had always teased me, but by this point it was downright humiliation and torment on a daily basis. They called me fat, ugly, worthless, and pretty much every name in the book. The worst part was, I started to believe them. I started to believe everything they said to me. When I started my sophomore year in high school, I weighed in at over 300 pounds. It wasn't that I just had given up on myself, but I felt like everyone else had too. I hated who I was. Then one day, a family friend came into my life and saw me wasting away on the couch. He took it upon himself to change the direction my life was headed. When he first tried to get me to go to the gym with him, I fought him with everything I had. But he eventually got his way, and we started exercising together every day after school. As much as I hated it, as much as I hated him and wanted to give up every single day, he wouldn't let me. He saw something in me that no one else did, something I couldn't see in myself. The turning point in my life came the day that I stepped on the scale and saw that I had lost my first 30 pounds.
I felt this feeling I hadn't felt in a long time. It was accomplishment. Accomplishment is the greatest feeling in the world, and nobody can take it from you.
By the time I started my senior year in high school, I lost 100 pounds. Life was never the same. It's always been a goal of mine to share my story with kids, to actually be the person who gets to motivate them, inspire them to lead a happier, healthier life. It's really been a dream come true.
Some local schools are teaching kids a lesson. Exercise doesn't have to be a chore, it can be fun.
Unhealthy kids are something Principal Brandy Smith is used to seeing. But today, when Sami's Circuit visits the school, everyone is exercising together.
He taught me never to give up.
It's an important message 5th grader Lincoln learned from Sami Kader, and one of the big reasons Brandy keeps having Sami's Circuit back at the school.
He's giving them a message to believe in themselves and to never give up. It's like a school mantra now, you know, the kids saying, you got this when things get tough.
I like everything about Sami's Circuit. It's all fun and we get to get up and exercise.
I've spent the last 2 years of my life and a lot of sleepless nights creating this program. I've overcome my fear of rejection, and I finally realized that I can make a difference.
So I've known Sami a little over a year now. The very first time I met him, it was in a coffee shop. I knew a little something about him. I knew he did fitness and health, and he trained people, and he worked out with them. But I wasn't really interested in any of that. But as he began to share his story about his transformation, how he wanted to make working out fun, fitness fun, and how he wanted to get into schools and work with all sorts of young people. And that's where we knew we had to open the family up for Sami to do Sami's Circuit every Saturday for free for anybody who wanted to come out. That this should be an opportunity for families to get fit together.
To get your family in shape with Sami himself.
This is really cool, you guys, and it's right in your area. Too bad you're at work at this time.
I know.
But your wife or husband could bring the kids. It's like a club in here. Why did you want to do this?
I wanted to get back into the schools. I wanted to bring the community together, and Sami Circuit is how that happened. The first day, I think we had 30 people, and it was just clients and friends that I had that came together, and yeah, the word of mouth has spread because we're here as a family getting healthy, and it's a class for all the community to come together on.
I've met a lot of amazing people along the way who have helped me open doors I didn't even think existed. With the unconditional love and support from my wife, Megan, and the inspiration provided by the recent arrival of my son, I'm able to be out there helping the kids and families lead happier, healthier lives. And I know this is my calling.
Can you promise me you guys will all continue to exercise? Because exercise makes you!
It's my goal, my mission, to get my message to as many kids and teens as possible, to encourage them, to inspire them, to be there for them, letting them know that they're not in this alone. We're all in this together.
All three, you got this. 1, 2, 3. You got this. You guys were amazing. Bye, you guys.